guys, it's Robert Earl out here at the Eco Ranch in Far West Texas. Cascade the Wonder Dog is the smart one. He's down there on the ground, but I'm up here and doing something that's quite important if you're doing any construction. And I thought, well, let me tell you about this, and I'll do a little vlog for this week. I'm going to attempt some fast motion stuff in this particular little vlog. But what I'm doing is I want to get the roofing on over this section where you see me and the section next to me, which is the nursery. I call it the nursery for our baby chicks. Now I've got those pushing 5-week-old chickens now that have to come out because they're roosting and they're actually getting out and running around inside the building. So I've got to get them out here, move the ones we have in there, and then get ready for the next batch to hatch. So I've got to get this going. Debbie has worked. I'll show you what she's done. She's worked prepping the floor in there, and I'm up here getting the roof on. Going to take the existing roof off next to me because I want to put a stripe of translucent panel in there. And gosh, that's all this vlog is going to be about, is just getting that chicken nursery ready. Again, I'm bouncing around from project to project because so many are started and few are finished. We're actually going to be blowing the budget for the month of April, or the money, all our money for the month of April. We're probably going to live on ramen noodles all month, on getting not only this roof on, but the roof in the actual chicken coop, so we can start thinking about getting these chickens confined instead of free-ranging. The noise, as you've all heard in the videos, is quite bad. What you just caught me doing, though, is installing hurricane straps. And folks, if you don't know what a hurricane strap is, or if you say, well, heck, you know, I live in Nebraska, I don't need to worry about no hurricanes. Well, you got to worry about high winds, those sudden downbursts, downdrafts, a small tornado, I mean like a little F1 tornado, can rip the roof off a house. Of course, we know the big ones can, but sometimes the difference in saving your roof is going to be a hurricane strap. So I have put on every rafter we have in this structure, I have got my hurricane straps. Now most of them have two, like this one does here. One on each side. That's what code would be. And code is also, if it's got a hole, you put a nail in it. Now I've got these screwed in for the moment. Screws are fine, but I just forgot to buy the nails. And you want a, I can't remember the number, but you want a shorter nail, about 1.5 inch nail. To go into all these holes. It's just an extra thing that holds it in place when the winds come and try to uplift it. I think that's been the secret to why Debbie and I, when we did have that 190-mile-an-hour blast that hit us, that's why we didn't lose our roof, because it hit us from the worst possible angle. The roof held. One of the rafters did break. One of the headers, excuse me. One of the headers broke. Right where there was a huge ugly knot that somehow got past me. I was able to repair that. I just doubled it up. I sistered another one in there and fixed it. But the hurricane straps, very important. Guys, for this project here, let's see, 12 bucks worth of hurricane straps roughly is what I bought to put in here, and probably the nails, you know, nails are high now, so I probably got $15 worth of material that will pretty much guarantee the roof stays on. Anyway, thought I'd tell you that. I'm gonna get finishing on the hurricane straps, and I'll come back and just little 30-second bursts to show you what's going on. And when the roof is on, we'll post this. Debbie and I operate, and have operated for, gosh, 15 years, a deep litter system with our chickens. Now, what that means is inside the coop, we never clean up the chicken poop, and we don't have a concrete or a wood floor of any sort. We just have the dirt floor, and what happens is they crap in that, it dries, they crap, it dries, and then when it builds up some, it begins to compost. As it begins to compost, especially if there's moisture in there, domestic beetles get in, and they start eating that crap and laying their eggs and hatching their larvae, and in turn the chickens get in and gouge it up and eat the bugs. So it keeps turning it, aerating it, and making a nice compost. Now, we haven't been raising so many chickens up until right now, so we hadn't touched this in about 4 years. So there was a Oh, probably 9 inches, 10 inches, maybe a foot. Call it a foot of deep litter that had to be removed. Well, along with that, there was also some dirt that had to come out because I have to put fresh dirt in that I'm going to screen so that the next batch of deep litter won't have so many rocks in it. Anyway, Debbie said, well, I'll go in and I'll do that and get everything ready. So she got in and got this ready and dug out probably 15 wheelbarrowfuls of dirt. And she's my secret weapon with some of this stuff because, you know, she gets in there and digs, or she'll start moving stuff, moving rocks, moving bottles. And I got to tell you, you take any normal city 57-year-old woman, give her a shovel and a wheelbarrow and she'll probably cry. Debbie got in here and cleaned this out. Took her 2 days and she's still sore, but she got it done. And now we're ready to move forward with putting the chicks in there. Just thought I'd mention that and mention about deep litter. Never had a disease problem or a foot issue with having the deep litter. Never smells. It'll smell some. I should take that back. If it rains here and we get a lot of water inside because the roof isn't on properly right at the moment, yeah, it'll smell for a day or two, but then the smell goes away. Never an odor. You should be able to get in there with your hands and pick up a handful of it, rub it between your hands and smell it, and you're not going to smell chicken. So just thought I'd mention that. Hey, so it's been a couple, 3 days. I just thought I'd give you a real fast update what I'm doing here. I got the roof extended and out, and I've got the new panels on. You notice down the center, I put the translucent panel. That is great. That polycarbonate, I can't say enough about the amount of light that polycarbonate lets through. It's going to be great on the greenhouse, and that's really what we bought it for. I did this as an afterthought, and I said, well, if I need more polycarbonate, I'll buy it, but I think this is a great idea. Also going to put a stripe on the coop next door when I get to the coop, which is later this summer. But, so that's on right now. I've got what I need to extend it out to where you're standing now, and that's as far as we're going to go for a while, because the only reason I'm doing this right now is nature doesn't wait. I may want to wait, but nature doesn't wait. I've got chickens in there that are out flying around. I got chickens all over the dog's building. I got little chickens that are saying, hey, we can fly too. They're coming out, so that's 2 batches of chickens. And Debbie rescued that. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but Debbie rescued a nest of ducks, ducklings, from the ravenous chickens that they'll peck the shells open if the mother's not right there, and they'll eat the raw balut inside, the duck embryos. Debbie rescued a bunch of eggs from one, and we actually hatched, and we have 8 very healthy Muscovy ducks in there. First time we've so far that we've hatched Muscovy ducks. Now you got to cross our fingers because we've hatched them, but they haven't lived. So this is day 2. They're doing real well. We're really hoping they'll come along because we want to put them out here in the nursery, which I'm going to yell at you from back here what we're finishing on the nursery. So I moved the gate out, and I switched the way it swung. So I've got the gate moved out here. I've got a threshold there so that we don't have to worry about stuff building up because we do the deep litter system. So I've got this nice gate here, nice door rather. Sorry. The inside is ready for the chickens. I just have to build some little perches and get the water set up. But what I've done is I've got the chicken wire, permanent chicken wire, the 1-inch stuff, all the way around here. Well, I've got to come along and I've got to do more masonry with bottles to come up to grab the bottom of the chicken wire and hold it. This is going to be permanent on both sides and on the back. So that's what today's job is. And also this step through here and this real skinny person step through here, I've got to build those up with bottles. So I'm going to get bottle working right now, and I'll see you in a bit. Well, as soon as I talk, he goes off. Well, we're done. At least for now. There's some trim work that I do have to finish out in this room, but I can wait until after we raise our chicks up for this summer. So it'll be like July or so, and I'll finish up the trim work. But I showed you the gate. The gate changed the direction of the swing. It didn't tell you why. Because I have the waterers on this side. So if I do 3 little rooms for them, I can have the 3 rooms on this side where the waterers are, and the alleyway or the hallway to walk on this side. That's why I had to switch the direction. I brought the bottles, I brought the wall up with bottles just to this point. We have to be sure we have airflow because it does get hot in the summer times, even though this is going to be covered. So I've got the chicken wire here, brought the wall up. Same thing on this side. This looks a little messy because this is actually inside of the wall. The wall is going to come out, so this doesn't have to be pretty. I just have to finish it out. The roof is on, and I want to show you. The rest of the roof, but the reason there was a rush on getting in, you can see, and in fact, I'm going to come a little closer and show you these guys. So this group of characters had to get moved out, and I've got 2 more groups I'm going to show you. I'll show you the ducklings first. They've now made I think 8 days, and they're doing just fine. And I've got another group of chicks, and I have duck and chicken eggs that are hatching. There's 50 of them in the incubator. So we're going to be running this thing until July. Let me show you the ducks and the chickens. Well, the place is still a big mess, but you can see all I did with the roof was carry it all the way out here. And just in this little bit of work we did finishing the nursery, I added 1,400 square feet of roofing to our rain catchment area. So for every 1 inch of rain we get, we're going to get roughly 750 gallons more of water. So that was a pretty good deal, I think. And I've still got a lot more roofing to do. I still haven't figured out exactly what we have, but it goes out there into the greenhouse. And the greenhouse is going to be just as big as I have roofing for. I'm not going to buy more roofing. So that's the vlog for, you know, I forgot the date. I think it's the 20th of April. It might be the 21st of April, but it's on the title. That's the vlog. I got this done, so that's one project that I can say we've got done. The next project we're moving on to is finishing the guest bathroom and the guest bedroom, so that we have that second bathroom and we can get things going. That'll be the next vlog or the next series of videos that I do. I'm not sure. But until then, it's Robert Earl out here at the Eco Ranch in far, far west Texas saying, see you later.